What's going on, boys and girls? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to the Legend of Pirates Online. Now, I'm aware that it has actually been quite a few days, maybe a week or so, since I've actually uploaded an episode of Talapo. And I have a good reason behind it. I have been unable to actually get into the game just to play it. I'm not even joking. Like, I've been unable to get in the game just to play it. And I wanted to get the quest done, let's see, Navy Panthers and the Corvette ships. I wanted to get that out of the way so when I start, we're good to go. But the times that I would try to get into the game, it would first crash, and this would happen every time I try. It would first crash, and then the second time I would load in, and my stats won't be correct. It'd be level 1, I'd have nothing. It just did not load my statistics. It's the stuff that I complained about in the end of the last episode. I just got really triggered. So, I'm alright now. I just got done being sick a few days ago, and the last time that I recorded was actually before I was sick for a week. So, it has actually been a while before it has actually been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I've last recorded. I may be wrong on that, but whatever. So, last time, I'm not even sure what we did last time. We're doing stuff for June Greer, I believe, to get her brother or whoever out of jail and to join our crew. That's as much as I know, but for this session, we're going to do the Cuba teleportation, maybe. I don't know. We'll take it as it goes. I'll kind of just YOLO it as I tend to do. If I run into issues, I'll just probably step away, avoid being pissed off. We'll see what happens, but I understand that there are a lot of viewers that want to see more Talapo, and there's a lot of viewers here that actually enjoy this playthrough, so I'm really happy about that. I really am. There's Tiadama. So I want to record more for you guys. I really do. I want to play this game. I want to experience some childhood nostalgia memories, whatever it may be. I want to jump into this game. I want to have a good time. But with the issues that I've been having, I haven't had a good time. So hopefully things can turn around. But I would say at this point, don't expect episodes to be as regular as the other stuff I'm doing on my channel. It's just how it is. But anyways, let's get this shit going. So, Cuba teleportation. I see that you have returned. Would you like to return here whenever you wish? Get these things for me, and I will give you something special. Alright, so, recover 20 alligator scales from big alligators. What else? Flytrap roots from rancid flytrap. So, it looks like we're going to Tortuga. I guess that's fine. I'd rather not do more errands for June Greer. Like, I'd rather do anything else. So, I guess we can go and get 20 alligator scales from the big alligators and 3 flytrap roots from rancid flytraps. I don't really know where they are, but it looks like that's all we got to do. Once we do those things, we'll have teleportation. So that will be our goal for this session. The reason why it's our goal is because it's probably the easiest thing we're going to get in this session, depending on how long the session is as well. So, I actually have teleportation to Tortuga and Port Royal, but Tortuga. So, let's head there and get our shit. Okay, so it seems like I don't know where I'm going to be heading, so I'll just go to a random area and hope for the best. We haven't gone into this swamp area yet. There is an area over here. I'm not exactly sure what this part of Tortuga is. There are enemies over here, but they are not what we want. Those are very shitty alligators. What's over here? Is this an area that we can go through? I think it is. Yes, it is. Let's see where this brings us. The Misty Mire. Alright. I think this would be the area where we would find our stuff. So, now's a better time than ever to bring this up. Yeah, there's a big alligator right there. Now's a better time than ever to bring this up. You may have noticed that things look a little bit basic, especially the water. That is because I have lowered the settings from high, like the absolute highest. I put it on custom. I brought everything up because I've got a high-end computer. I want all my games to look beautiful. But this isn't a beautiful game. It's not a game to be made beautiful, I guess. I have noticed so far, since I've got my frames up in the top left, you guys can't see it, but I can because of DxTory, I'm noticing that I'm getting over 40 FPS. That was impossible back in the previous sessions. So I guess this is fixed sort of the frame issue that I'm getting. It should look smoother for all of us here. It looks like it's going from 30 to 40. It may dip below 30 a little bit, but I think it'll be smooth. I mean, if it's over 30, it's going to look smooth for you guys. If it's, you know, around 60, then it's going to look smooth for me. Keep in mind my videos are rendered in 30 FPS. That's just how it is. So, I'm going to go deal with these bitches. I'll return eventually. Now, look at this guy over here, General Hex. Wonder what his story is. Just found this guy standing there. I'm just running around killing alligators, killing fly traps. And then I see this guy. General Hex is apparently his name. Level 28. Now, I like taking risks, but I think this is one of those situations where I really shouldn't. Especially with this dumbass pistol. I am actually leveling it up pretty easily right now, guys. Like, all I'm doing is just standing a good distance away from the enemies, and they usually don't walk over. Let's see if this alligator will. He might just stay there, and I'm able to just click, hold down to take aim, and just shoot. And in this case, I could just one-shot him, or easily click. It's kind of boring. I'm really, you guys better be glad that I cut this shit out. That's all I'm saying. Alright, shooting level 7. That's what I'm talking about. I never thought I would get this far. So, skill point. I'm not using these other shots. So, either take aim or shooting in general. Increase the accuracy. No, it's not telling me what I get out of upgrading it. That's the problem. I guess I could just give it to the lead shot, since that seems to be what I'm using the most. You know, I'll do it on take aim. Hopefully that just helps me deal damage. Alright, I'm almost done, guys. I need 2 more of these fly traps and 3 more of these dumbass alligators. Alright, there we go. I am finally done with this shit. That actually took me like a little over 10 minutes. It was so easy. This was probably one of the easier things to do. I feel like using the gun actually helped out here because I could just stand still, take aim, and shoot. But we're finally done. So, we will, well, shit, we can't teleport to Cuba yet. We don't have our teleportation quite yet. We'll have to stow away one final time, and then we will never have to stow away to Cuba again. I'm crossing my fingers hoping that I actually don't get any sort of sailing quests this session, but if it happens, I think I'll be okay. I think I'm actually getting the hang of sailing. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Who knows? Wow, that was actually a quick load time. I am very shocked. Maybe it's because we've already been to Cuba. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna cut out the loading screen, obviously, but since I wasn't talking, like even there, that was a quick load time. I'm kind of shocked. Maybe it's because we've been in these areas. I'm not exactly sure, but wow, holy shit! All right, Tiadama, quite a bit of XP there. Excellent work. And there we go. We should. Ooh, that was on your gator. All right, so we should have teleportation access to Cuba. Let's see, what are the other areas that we can get access to? These 2 islands over here we can, because that's the Spanish versus the French. It's the ship PvP. But we're not going to worry about that. It looks like Padres del Fuego. Hopefully I didn't say that stupid. Yep, that's the last spot. And the only other area that we need to get teleportation for. And then there's all these other islands that we're going to have to explore eventually. Oh, Raven's Cove. Raven's Cove, alright. But man, we got all these islands that we're going to eventually explore. Right now, we've only been going to the areas on the main islands, but The only other island that we've gone to is Devil's Anvil. That's not much of a dangerous place, but Driftwood Island, Rum Runner's Isle, Isla Perdida, or however you pronounce that. These are all areas that we're going to have to explore someday, and I'm pretty sure they've got some foes that we've never seen before. But we're going to head back to Port Royal and continue the June Greer bullshit. If you weren't watching any of the episodes in my previous session, I did state that we came to the area where I, like, the most I've gotten into the game on my main character. So, I'm playing the game blind at this point. I don't know what to expect. So, don't expect me to know what to expect, I guess you could say. So, I don't know if we have more quests to do for June or if we're finally done with her. Great job. Well, I guess people still don't tell us what we got to do next. So, Greer sold the voodoo doll. Okay, I guess a voodoo doll is in the story. To the scavenger Edward Stormhawk, and it has cursed his taste buds. What the fuck? Guess we're gonna go visit Stormhawk. That's an interesting story. What the hell? I guess in the pirate universe, there's voodoo. You wouldn't really think that, but I guess that's just Pirates of the Caribbean sort of pirate. I don't know. I never really understood voodoo in general. I know it's one of those myths. I don't know if you can call it a myth. But maybe a wonder. I'm not really sure, but regardless. Oh shit, this guy looks terrible. I just don't get what voodoo really is. What it's meant to be. Alright. You look like a man with cursed taste buds. Curse that scalawag Greer. Ever since he sold me this cursed voodoo doll, me grog tastes like dirt. Biscuits are like sand. Everything tastes wretched. Help me lift this curse, and you can have the doll. Go ask Angel O'Bonney. She'll know what to do. Man, we're going through so many people. I'm gonna lose track, or I would have lost track if I didn't have the quest journal. I'm glad I do. Alright, so it's someone that's not in a building. That actually helps because it reduces loading times. Alright, Angel O'Bonney. You're a gypsy. You even look like one. Kind of like a mix of a gypsy and a pirate. Stormhawk's grog tastes like dirt. Hold on. Does this have anything to do with the doll Greer stole from me? The pox on him. This favor will cost you plenty. Oh. What do I have to do? Holy shit. 3 ingredients for a curse remedy. Alright. So it looks like we got to get 6 gallbladders. What the hell? From dire scorpions in the wicked thicket. I forgot where that is. Some wasp stinger. Actually, yeah, I know where that is. Well, maybe. Wasp stingers from killer wasps in the wicked thicket. And 3 vampire bats. We just have to defeat them for some reason. Oh, for bat flavor? Okay, didn't know bats had a flavor, but it looks like that's what we're doing. And it actually points us in the direction. I don't know why I was so worried. So, I guess we're going to the wicked thicket and go kill a bunch of insects and animals and all that. It's gonna be a great time. Also, I've said this before, but if you guys have any suggestions for things for me to do in this game, besides just questing, you know, let me know. As long as it's not like time consuming or anything. I'm down to explore the other functionalities that are in this game. Like when I recorded Toontown, I did everything they had to offer. Fishing, I showcased gardening when it came out. I did the kart racing regardless of how broken that shit was. I think I showcased... I'm pretty sure I showcased some golfing. I'd like to say so. So I did all the side activities that really don't do much for you. So if there's really anything you want me to show off, please let me know. I'm down to do whatever, as long as it doesn't, require too much effort. Alright, so are these the wasps? Yeah, these are the wasps. Okay, so I could use the gun again, but I actually want to get things done. So I'm just going to slice through them with my my saber. Or at least I think that's what this is. Oh, it's a broadsword. I thought this was a saber. Well, regardless, I mean, we look beautiful when we swing the sword around, and why are we not dealing damage to this wasp? What is happening? Come on. I never know if it's the game or if it's me. It shouldn't be me. My internet's fine from what I understand. So, what's going on here? Is there, like, some lag here? I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Because I don't want to, like, if I'm lagging, then the game's going to catch up and I'm going to find myself dead because this wasp would have killed me. I'm not sure what's happening. Let's try killing this scorpion. Maybe, yep, there's some sort of lag going on. That's for sure. I have a feeling there's going to be a disconnection because either I'm lagging or the servers are lagging. That's all I know. Maybe if I go back, maybe. I'm not exactly sure what this will do. If it'll even, I don't know if it'll load now. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Okay, I've been waiting for like a minute. Nothing's happening. So, some sort of issue. Server-wise, I'm guessing because my internet's fine. So, it may not be a crash, but it looks like I'm having to reload the game regardless. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully there's no connection issues. I just wanted to slice my way through these enemies, but for some reason there was some sort of issue. I want to stay with the server. My internet was fine because I was just using it on my phone while I was waiting for a solid minute. Nothing happened, so I don't know. So, you guys are going to join me in the killing of this wasp. Attempt number 2. Let's see what happens. And as I was saying before, the wasp's health just stopped going down and everything went to shit. Like, look at these movements, man. Like, no training at all with this sort of sword, yet he does these moves so fluidly. My character is just fantastic. Oh, we got some loot. Fuck this blunderbuss, regardless of how cool it looks. Ooh, look at this vest! That's an interesting looking vest. I'll hella take that. You know what? Let's put this vest on. This vest looks, interesting. Let's face the camera. Ooh, that looks solid. We'll go with that. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. And there's another wasp. Alright, so I'll get this shit done, guys. You just sit back, relax, and before you know it, I'll be done with this. Okay, there we go. I think we are completely done with everything. Yep, we are. All of them are complete. So, we have to return to Angel Obani. We'll just, click the return button because I'm too lazy to run. That was pretty easy, to be honest.